No. Go.
That brings us to our presentation. So, downers, the last 12 months, we've had an increase, downer/spotless, had an increase of vehicle accidents or incidents, and also asset strikes, which is the underground mains. So, we've got this data or numbers together. UAM had 11 accidents in the last 3 months. That's, and UASG, which is Skill Tech, the other companies, even worse. So I put this presentation together. Down managers, safety managers for Australia and New Zealand. Reason for us here today is to obviously let everyone know the risks and how we can manage it. We can't control what other guys are doing out in the field, but we can control as the drivers what we can do. So. Just quickly, so yeah, this current data has shown 2 significant trends throughout the organisation. Like I said, number of asset strikes, underground mains, and also MVA, which is motor vehicle accidents. So that pie graph there it shows UAM from August 2018 to now, basically, 11, which is quite high compared to 2015, 16 and 17. So 7 of those incidents hitting another vehicle, hitting another vehicle or object, 2 third-party collisions and not at fault, and 2 reversing incidents or accidents. So these numbers are not reported. So we're not talking about the ones that are not reported. So that's why it's quite important that we do have an incident or accident, follow that format, let the supervisor know. And by law, part of legislation is we as a company, organisation, we got to manage any risk. Driving on roads is a risk. So these are downer vehicles. They've had an increase or spike the last 12 months as well. I won't go into detail, but it just shows what effect, not just personally, also financially as well on the company. That one there, down the U, you can see, did a U-turn, flipped the vehicle, didn't know there was a ditch there. Again, so just be aware of your surroundings, which we'll go into. So that was reality. So reversing the truck, EWP, if this is another downer vehicle, not knowing what's around it, no spotter. That actual driver didn't have a spotter. But what he didn't do is, they call it the 360 walk around, which is part of the activity of what I get everyone to do. So not just your vehicle, also what's around your vehicle. So this is 124 vehicle accidents in the last 22 months. So 8 of them are minor, and luckily no serious injuries. Like it says there, what's the probability of a roulette? Out of those 124 accidents, could result in a big one, which we are trying to avoid. So, greater than 90% of all our incidents or accidents are low speed. Reversing, changing lanes. 50% of those incidents are judgment errors. You're going to see that there. And 20% of our incidents or accidents are reversing related. So how to reduce the number of low speed vehicle incidents? Like I said, this is, everyone knows the drill. So do the 360 walk around the vehicle itself, not just the vehicle, anything around it, objects, trees, people, objects. Do you know your vehicle blind spot? This activity, well, I won't get you guys to do it today. What that activity is for all drivers. That's basically everyone, including UAM stuff. So it shows you, obviously that's the truck, rego number. So this little activity will only take a couple of minutes to do. Gets the driver to get in the vehicle, and basically, do you know your vehicle? For example, this guy here, any time the driver gets into a vehicle, sits there looking at the mirrors. I should be really adjusting that. Should be right. I can sort of see. I've done it. I've put my hand up. So just know your vehicle, adjust your mirrors if necessary, and going from there. So that's just a little activity I've got to get everyone to do, just on that, so they understand their vehicle setup and gets you to reset. That's like I said, that's vehicles as well for UAM stuff. And a spotter. Check where your spotter is, which is quite simple. So that's that activity. We'll get you to do probably Monday. All drivers. So this is basically just, I mean, we all know our hand signals. Reverse, arm facing towards you. Back, arm facing obviously the driver. Right, left. Reversing back behind an object. Bring both hands together. Asset strikes. So as it says here, not every excavation results in a asset strike or putting an underground main, but every asset strike is resulting of not following a process, which is a process that we need to be aware of and understand. So this graph here, you can see that's UAM in the red. So we've had well, I guess a slight spike in hitting underground mains. We had one in City Road about 3 or 4 months ago. This is not just veg as well, this is the whole of UAM. For example, we had one yesterday while we were in Sydney at our safety meeting down near Wellington, I think. Yeah, same thing. Underground water main. Not blown, so it's common. So we need to know the process and that we can go about things and do it safely.
What if there's a big situation there?
Yeah, that's the thing which I'll go into a little bit. With the dog for the dig, so that's part of the process. That's an online inquiry, which is mainly done by the supervisors, slash managers. Well, not every dog for the dig shows those assets. Well, the depth, yeah, correct. But just knowing the there you go there. So assets within 500 from the edge of excavation must be approved prior to any excavation work. So non-destructive asset locations must be approved, must prove the asset by hand or any hydrovac. And that's also any excavation methods, safety methods, not using an excavator to do excavation with teeth. That's going to be like a flat plate. Or potholing as well. Those excavation methods, if you cannot find the asset. Another thing as well, a certified locator. If you can't locate that asset on the dog free dig paperwork, call the asset owner / husband, gas, underwater, and get him out. If the certified locator can't locate that asset, then you contact those asset owners. That's what probably underwater gas, NBN. And with a spot as well. So just wrapping it up. So as a rec group, like to explain, so we'll do that activity, which I'll give you guys the paperwork to do on Monday. We'll take a couple of minutes. That's all got to be documented and signed as well. So we all can play a part in reducing these incidents or accidents, which down are called a sit with. So it stops what you're doing, gets you to reset, think about it, act, and also review if necessary. Question? Pretty simple. So like I said, it's important that we all record or contact the supervisor or any incident, small or big. So we can obviously manage that and reduce that.
Just to ask you about that one with the guys here yesterday about water or something.
Yeah.
Or would the water guys come along and repair it? They didn't gas. So, gas was coming.
Yeah, probably just on that.
It's easy,
Even just doing you get the dog you dig, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. It doesn't say there's no underground essence there. It's probably a good idea too to have a look at what's around it. You know, so it's private property, or there's a new pole over there, a street light. So where's that going to? So again, it's making us think it may be something there, and make that call. If in doubt, no, we don't. That's it. That's it on my end, guys. Thanks very much. Before I